It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Everyone's still celebrating the return of regular season football, and we're away in week 2. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
It's set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. The 40. Hits the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that. You kind of like that little pace?
A hundo, partner, 100%.
And to do it on the ground to boot. What a way to begin the proceedings. The first punch thrown in the 4-quarter boxing match ends up being a haymaker.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Takes out a one-stop. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over first down at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Launches one deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. They'll go play action. Completed over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is. Because that QB and tight end, they got that ball out in a hurry.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Pass play coming here. Escapes the pocket. Caught it deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the 49ers get to it. And San Francisco takes the return to the end zone. Touchdown. The 49ers pull that in front further. 13-zip. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
And I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
Fields this one at the 3. Escapes a defender. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Chased out to his right. Complete out to the right side. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Vegas 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Running for the first time with a Tennessee rookie. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. That's complete to Reed out left. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. And the 49ers in a nickel set. 3rd down coming. He's dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. He sends this one to the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Setting up the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Shut up. 70 Timberwolves. Nike, Omaha.
He'll look to throw. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Now the Raiders readying for the punt. And they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Get on it.
49ers to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's tackled for a short gain.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the gun is Purdy. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And a power play up the gun only results in 2 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
And it's 3rd
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Watch out!
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, third down wasn't too bad, but that's not the case anymore. The penalty gives them this 3rd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jar it loose, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. He has it at the 13, and he's hit before he can get anything on that return.
At their own 14-yard line.
Get your money up. I put money down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love. Ooh, baby, we run it up. Yeah, the minute the sun is up. There's no rest in my sun.
Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. This is Reed working the right side. And they don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun here. He's trying to push the field. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Will Lutz now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Raiders 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Purdy looking to throw. This one's to Rice out on the bouncing football. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Purdy, a quick throw, complete. Racing down the left side. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds, 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Take it a short gain and turn it into an explosive play.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. First down from the red zone. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here. Running routes, working in confined spaces. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Raiders first.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 2nd down. They'll try and throw it here. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
He's trying another one deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Here comes A.J. Cole back to the field for a punt. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Completes this one to Rice. And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
1st down, 49ers.
Running back sent in motion. Purdy on 1st down. Connection made to Isaac Garindo. And he's hit and sent out right along that line of scrimmage. So no gain on 1st down.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
The Raiders go a nickel on this 3rd down. Rice, the motion man right. Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Kittle makes the catch. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. Catch is made down the right sideline. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. Give him a full 40 on the play. play. And that's a 49er first down.
The 49er.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. He's off to the races. 40 into the red zone. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
'49ers to the line, first and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll run here on first down. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now it's Purdy. Completes it downfield to Pearsall. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the 49ers bump the lead up to 13 points.
Raiders 14. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Return starts at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Raiders take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. First and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 25. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Able to get it to Reed. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run.
Goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing now, off play action. On target to Fulton. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Movement.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Has it in close. And he's close, Bronk, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1.
Here we go. Ready, go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And they stop him. No touchdown. No 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I think we are so preconditioned when a QB sneak is called, we think it's going to be a 1st down, right? Well, I think they expected him to get it too. But now they got to adjust in a hurry and get their defense out there to make a stand of their own.
They kick the running back in motion. Backed up in the end zone. Purdy. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds his man Rice. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Motion man sent left. Off the play fake, Purdy. He's on target, Watkins. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down. Working quickly here. And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. One last play before the break. Second and 10 now. Finds a seam down the middle. And somehow they reach the end Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
On is Moody for the extra point. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Let's go now. Go.
They'll run now on 2nd down. He stumbled to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Up down by Fred Warner.
At the 28-yard line.
60 by
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Trying for the deep ball. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right, they want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Cowboy 80. Go, 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 go.
Here's the snap on 4th. He's got it complete to Reed. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
And the Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 34-yard line.
Warriors 70.
2nd and 8. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Go, go. Set. 19, Tiger, 19. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Banjo.
Rock roll 80.
Pass play now. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 70 Lions. Panther 11.
They're going for this. It's Reed downfield, and he's got it. Gets it to the 15, and he will take this in. Touchdown! The Raiders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Jaden Reed, the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. You gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. A give now out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a nice run and some extra effort. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
Another carry for him. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
His goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Purdy to throw it. Dumped off to his running back. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. From the gun is Purdy. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. George Kittle, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Purdy leading the 49ers to the line for this 2-point try.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's throwing for it. Forced out to his right. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
Jake Moody
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Returning it from the 4. Jukes one defender. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Buys time, rolling right. This is Reed working the right side. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
At the 48-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Come on, set. Warrior 70.
Here he is to throw on 2nd down. Hits him on the out route. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Well, best of luck here. It's 4th and a considerable distance.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey, Mosey,
Need a conversion, they're throwing for it. He finds him beyond the marker. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12.
Panther 60,
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Throwing this back in the end zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's at the back of the end zone, incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Throw on 3rd down. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's almost as good as a sack. Almost, Kate. Because those defenders, they like to have sacks more than incompletions. But defensive coordinators, they love pressure and forcing the issue, and that's why the QB had to get rid of it.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Hurt, I got it. 79 Bronco.
Desperation time here. Escapes the pocket. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st down from the red zone. Gets it towards the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tough to blame him for that drop, Rock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
60 Bisons.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown. The Raiders get it back to within 2 possessions. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for him.
From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Get set.
Blown back in the back. He loses the football. But it looks like the 49ers were the first to it, and they make the recovery. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Just 2 yards there on the carry. They're going to need another 2 now on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Get set. Yellow. Watch out.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. He gets it to Rice. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down throw by Purdy. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Raiders bringing out a couple extra defensive backs for 3rd down. They're in the dime. To throw again, it's Purdy. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down. Kick into the air here. It's Purdy. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. To the air again. Purdy. Left side, it's caught by Rice. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Purdy throwing here on first. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. He's going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down. Looking for the back that time. And now they face second down. Again, it's Brock Purdy. Chased out to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers go up by 19. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. And that'll bring up second down. They'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 now. And he brings it in, but got so close to the sideline there. They're rolling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
I'll tell you what, you give him another foot of space, and he's going to bring that in for a nice gain. The throw, it just didn't give him enough real estate to establish possession before he hit the sideline.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Check 6 guys. Cup 19. Cup 19. Warrior 70. He's mine. He's mine. He's mine.
Looking to the air here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th.
Go.
Looking for a throw here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
'49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Get set. Run.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Okay, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Purdy now on 2nd and 10. And the coverage just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Sending a receiver left. On 3rd down, Purdy. Taken in on the right side by Pearsall. And the hit is made, so they bent to the competition, but they didn't break, Bronk, as they force this 4th down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. A very short kick here from the right half.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Well, it is 2nd down, Brock, and they've got a full 24 yards to go here after that sack. Trying again, following the sack. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Set. 18 card, Buffalo 18. Ready?
They'll throw it. Try and push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 11-yard line.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the 49ers get there and take it down. He ends up out of bounds, but it's behind the line. That is a sack. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here gonna go for it here, trailing in the fourth.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors 70. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Desperation time here on fourth. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully, and now they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Finally lets this one go deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So it's a win for the